Hello boys, I hope that you're all having a great day, and today I'm gonna be doing my best to teach you who the best center backs in Serie A are. Currently, I would like to ask you, who is your current center back? If you're going for Serie A, let me know who you're looking to get. If I were to get one Serie A center back, I would 100% go for Manolas. That's the guy I'm gonna tell you about, and I'm gonna be very happy about. Don't forget to follow my guys, because we're gonna make it to 100k by the end of the year, and if you don't follow now, you're gonna follow later, so you may as well just follow now. Cool, let's dive right into it. First of all, I have to tell you, this league sucks. Like, center backs in this league, dude, they are absolutely outrageously garbage. And well, even these type of players, people are paying a lot of coins for. Like, this is Serie. I have no clue why people are paying big bucks for this guy who cannot even jump, but it is what it is. So today I'm gonna teach you the ones that are good. Murillo would be like the best starter center back in this league if only he was not in La Liga rather than Serie A, right? So silvers, I actually don't want to look at silvers, because I mean it's a pain to actually go ahead and look at every single silver, and even if I tell you about a silver, you guys won't use it, so it makes absolutely no sense. But there is one that's worth mentioning, and it is Juan Jesus. He is 74 rated, silver rare. You look at him and you'll be like, bro, it's nothing. But if you apply anchor on the guy, I know 78 pace is bad, but if I'm honest with you, I have seen the type of defenders that you guys are picking, and this guy with 93 jumping and 88 defending overall and 83 strength, I think it's quite good. I actually do think it's quite good. Then when we look at the other center backs and we try and, this Martinez is quite interesting. I'll go as far as to say he has good strength, physicality overall, which is great. He can jump, he's 183, which is not bad, and then he has good agility and balance for joking around, if that's something that you're interested in. Oh, interesting. So is he gone? Wait, what? Where is he now? That's weird. I guess he left. Surely he's in this team now, right? Because that was on the 9th. Yeah. This is new team. His previous team was in River. This is new team. Third. So the defending is there, passing is half decent, and then the pace is okay. 70 pace is bad, but what can we do? That's what we're given. Demiral, I don't like necessarily. Mainly, I know he's tall, but then the jumping is really bad. You apply anchor, 77 pace is not the best in the world, but at the end of the day, 79 jumping, I don't think it's the best when you are 190. I just don't. But you can use him 100%. He's 800 coins. Again, for some of you, you're gonna be like, yo, Crunch, it's not even worth spending an anchor on a 700 coins player. And I will tell you, I go as far as to say, maybe that's right. Maybe you're right. But remember, if you buy a shadow and you put it on the card, you also bring the value of the card up. So when you sell him, you're gonna be able to sell him for more than likely the price of the player plus the shadow. So you're actually not losing coins in reality. You're like paying like an extra fee for it. Now, Bastos is one that a lot of people have seen, and I want to bring awareness around. The thing I don't like about Bastos is that he's 180 and he has 69 jumping. Okay, look, maybe jumping is not that good in the future or whatever, but if I'm honest with you, what I have found is that a lot of people are trying to cross the ball, and I have players that are clusterman, I have players like Mukiele, and I have never had center backs that are as short as him or that cannot. Well, I've had center backs his size, but they can jump higher. So I've never had the issue where my players don't actually win the ball when they jump. But I was first to say jumping is really important this year. A lot of people are going to actually get this guy, and I'll go as far as to say delete the game if you're actually getting this guy for your team, because I'll tell you right now that unless in game he performs like gold, literally gold, this card is garbage, straight up garbage. Look, he ain't got composure, which at the end of the day doesn't matter much on a center back, but bro, 58 is worrying composure. He ain't got balance, which is really bad, because normally at least 60, at least 6, but 46, as soon as someone touches him, he's gonna go to a side. Then he has 68 strength, which, dude, on a center back, 68 strength is really bad. He cannot jump, which is really bad. 72 jumping is not the best. It's not the worst. But it's like, dude, please, no. And then 68 strength with 52 stamina. I know stamina doesn't matter, if I'm honest with you. But dude, 52 surely is too low, right? With an anchor, the card becomes a little bit better and usable. But what if you could, I showed you earlier, Well, Gabriel Jesus is 100 times better than this guy. Come on, 100 times better. But continuing. And we have Smalling. A lot of people could think about Smalling. 68 pace jet again to your boy Crunch is not the best in the world. I did not like, well, his jumping is a bit better, but his 59 acceleration is too slow, man. He's gonna get caught off guard so much. For 81 defending, you know, like if they're gonna be slow, they better at least have over 80 pay, over 84 defending. That's why cards like Nkulu, I don't like that much. Like, what can you do? Put shadow on him? Maybe with 80 pace he will become usable, bro. Maybe, and just maybe. I mean, the defending is high, and that's one of the reasons why you may want to use him, but the strength and aggression is a bit low, and I don't know how important that is for this FIFA yet, but let's assume it is important, right? Now, the guy I will tell you to go, every single one of you, I'll tell you right now, use this guy, is Manolas. The reason why is because he's cracked. Okay, the issue is his passing sucks. Like, seriously, when you have a Manolas, his passing is so bad that when you get to higher divisions, you have a hard time with that. So if you're smart, you will not pass the ball to Manolas. You only defend with him, and when you retrieve the ball, you give it to the other center back. So your other center back has to be somehow half decent at passing the ball at least. So I'll go as far as to say you can apply Anchor or you can apply Shadow. This card, in both ways, he's cracked. He's 189 and he can jump and he has decent strength and aggression. 69 stamina is decent enough for a center back. It's not freaking 52. So that card, I think this Manolas is overall on the whole league the best value for coins card in the whole league. Easy as. Now, other cards that I wanted to bring awareness around were Cáceres. You know, he's 180, which is not the tallest, but he can actually jump, so that's good. Then we have Martinez, which we already looked at. Deminal, we already looked at. Juan Jesus, I already showed you how cracked he is compared to other cards. And Nkulu, I told you I don't like him. Bastos, I said I like him. I said I don't like the jumping, but you can use him. You know, he's 1.2k. You put Anchor on him, he should be all right. Just I'm worried about jumping. And then Romagnoli, I don't like the defending that much, but I think with Shadow you can use him. You know, maybe he's usable with Shadow. Like, who am I to judge? You know, you can maybe use him with Shadow. 80 pace ain't the best. If you play against an Mbappe and you're not that good at defending, you are gonna get destroyed. Then Escalinia is another one that actually looks interesting. Again, we're going below 10k because, well, I said this is below 10k, but because it's starter players, so I'm not looking at, like, you know, Koulibaly and stuff like that. But this guy, 69 pace, I think it's quite decent. He has good aggression, good strength. And Eskriniar, in the past, when I have used him or played against him, he's a rock. He's quite decent. Like, seriously, he is a rock on defense. So I wouldn't worry that much about 78 jumping with 188. If he's 188, it should be alright to apply Shadow on and have 79 pace and insane defending. Again, agility and balance ain't the best, but in this case, because he has strength, he will actually stand his ground, hopefully. Now, other cards to look at in the future, well, the Brig could be interesting. Yet again, I don't know his strength. Why has he got so low? Oh, okay, there you go. That's not the most physical card in the world. So, 68 pace. I mean, 68 and 80, it's not like the difference is a world and beyond. So you could, you know, consider these cards. I just don't like the number below, any number below 70, I don't like. The Licht, I played with him. He had Shadow. And this is one of those cards when I'm telling you 100%, they're just too slow. Too slow. They're just too slow, my guy. I play with the Licht, and I really struggled to defend. When I play with Manolas, I love them. And with Koulibaly, the thing is, if you are a great, you know, a world-class defender, this guy's cracked. He's 187, 82 jumping in the West because he's strong, he has aggression. Surely he will be able to stand his ground up top. When I played with him, the main thing I liked about him is that he is like a Van Dijk sort of thing, where if you have the ball in front of you, he's gonna take it. If someone shoots in front of you, he's gonna get it. So again, it's well beyond our budget, but it's a card that you can look at in the future. I'll make more bets in the future, so that should be all right. Apart from that, there is another card that I wanted to bring awareness around, because this guy, well, some people will try and use Tail. I've heard Tail is good. The thing I don't like about him, and the reason why I'm not, you know, advising to use Tail as a center back, is because of his jumping. I'm worried. I'm really worried about centre backs as fullback because of their jumping. Actually, with Sentinel he gets plus 15 jumping, so that could be interesting. But yet again, I'm looking for over 80, no matter the height of the card, because that in my head that just makes sense. And then I think Sandro would be cracked as a centre back, because as I have said, I know he's 180. But if you can, say for example, you play him on 7 with anchored on, 84 pace, 85 defending, 85 jumping with 83 strength, I think this card will be cracked as a defender. These stats are absolutely insane. You can pair him up with Manolas, and I think that's the best defense in this league, no cap. And as I said, the issue with Manolas is that Manolas can pass, so you give it to him and he can pass the ball. I know that's a 40k defense. More than likely, everyone can afford a 40k defense at this stage of the game. So that's why if I had to pick a pairing for my team, more than likely I will go with Juan Jesus with Anchor or Shadow for a laugh. I could put Shadow on if I'm feeling crazy and I want to spend coins on, but more than likely I would just buy an Anchor, try and buy him with Anchor if possible, and I'll pair him up with Bastos, who I know I told you I'm not really confident about him, but for me pace is really important. I'll be playing both with Anchor, and I am 100% confident this is the best defense you can get below 10k in this league. Both can jump, I think. Well, no, actually, Bastos has 78-9 jumping, but my guy has 93. And then Bastos can defend a bit better, has more pace than Juan Jesus. I think that together, these two, will be quite an interesting pairing, especially for the coins you're paying. Rather than going ahead and buying a SKRINIAR, I'll prefer you SKRINIAR or Romagnoli. I'll prefer you buying those two together, seeing how they work, and then in the future, making your own mind, deciding, you know what, let's try SKRINIAR if these guys don't work. But yeah, hope that you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.